Hey gamers, and welcome back to a brand new Roblox Jailbreak video. And in today's video, we're going to be finding out what the most expensive vehicle inside Jailbreak can get you in trading in 2025. However, before we go on with today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe because I'll be giving away this Javelin at 35k, and we are literally only 3k subs away from it. Make sure to join my Discord server as well, as this is where the giveaway will be held. At the moment, we've got a season pass giveaway going on, so you might as well join. The link is down in the description. So anyway, as you probably know, the Torpedo is worth $48.5 million in trading value, which at the moment is the most expensive vehicle out of all of them. And what I'm interested to know is that ever since the Torpedo came out, the value shot up to 60 million and it slowly came down already to 48.5. It's a sad time. So what my goal is to find out what we can get for this vehicle in 2025. So as usual, we need to head over to the trade island. It's called transition time. Whee! And here we are inside the trading island. So first thing, as usual, we're going to click here and we're going to write in trading torpedo. Then of course we're going to obviously come over to the garage here and we're going to spawn our torpedo just so that people know what we are trading. And now we're going to see what sort of vehicles we can get for this torpedo, because I'm super curious because it's been a while since we've done this. Here we have a hypergreen level 4 and thrusters, which in total is about $53 million value. This is honestly a pretty good trade. I would go for it. Only thing I would consider is that the hyper green is obviously a hyperchrome and they do go down in value, but overall pretty solid trade this. Here we have a Javelin, Blackbeard and Vault, which equates to just around $48.5 million, which is honestly not a bad trade. I'd probably do it fair because the Javelin is a very solid vehicle. It's like the baby Torpedo. It's only 5 miles an hour slower. The Vault bike, brilliant vehicle, and a Blackbeard, which is a cool limited to have. Honestly, not a bad trade, but I'm obviously going to exit it because, well, this ain't my Torpedo. Shout out to Cam Milk who gave it to me. Thank you, bro. So I've actually not been getting that many trades at the moment. I don't know if it's because this vehicle's demand is low at the moment. I'm not too sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head and switch servers just to check that it wasn't the one that I'm in. So let's go here. So this guy's offering a Brulee and a Manta. Now the Brulee is at $3 million value, so I'm just going to straight ahead exit that one, enter the next one and see what we can get, because honestly that is just a horrible trade. Never do that ever. Okay, a Torpedo for a Torpedo, you know, honestly not too bad, unless this one's duped. I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna exit once again. So this guy's offering a laser cannon and a P1. Now I don't have a clue what laser cannon's worth, but the power one is worth about 18 mil, and honestly that is just awful. I'm not doing that again. For some reason at the moment we don't seem to be getting the value worth of a Torpedo. Yes, we've had a couple of trades that seem to go above 50 mil, which honestly is not bad, but anything below 45 I don't think I would ever do. Okay, I'm not even gonna ask just what is this? Radiant yellow, radiant white, another radiant white, purple, orange, yellow, forest green. Okay, if I get a trade, like, honestly, yeah, ready up, yeah. Oh, never mind, he didn't want it. I would have done that. That is a great trade. As of right now, it doesn't seem to be any good trades that we're getting for this. We've had the odd one, but honestly I've had about 20 trades since the last one that I've just shown, and it has been absolutely horrendous. I don't know what's wrong with this. Do people just not like the Torpedo? What I find even funnier is that if you go onto a Jailbreak value website and you look at the Torpedo, at the moment it says the demand is very high. I am begging to differ. Honestly, the amount of trades are abysmally bad. I'm just hoping I get something good out of this one. So this trade is really not that bad. We've got a Power 1, which is worth about 18.5 million, and we've got a Proto 08, which is worth about 29 million. That's $47.5 million of clean value, which is really not too bad. I would do that. We've got a Shogun, Orion Mark 42, Storm Rider, Vault, Blackhawk Drone, and Gold, which is still not very good, I'll be honest. I don't believe that this is valued or the Storm Rider is valued yet. So we're basing this basically off the Shogun, the Vault, and the Blackhawk, which would add to a not very good 8.5 million value. I mean, it kind of not very good. Once again, we've got another really bad trade. I just asked in a trading Discord what I could actually get for a clean Torpedo. This guy said a Celsior and an M12. This guy said a Scorpion, a Tiny Toy, and a Stance Rim, which is honestly less than I was expecting for. I mean, considering how OP this vehicle is and how OG it is, and and the sort of value that it's got around it, it is surprisingly low what people are offering for it. I mean, this vehicle goes well past 300 miles an hour on a straight line. It is absolutely crazy. And we're getting some really bad trades for it, and I don't understand why. And because of this, I've decided to change tactics. If you did not know, the Javelin is the second most expensive vehicle in the game, only by a little bit. It is literally a baby torpedo, and because of that, I'm interested to see what we can get for it as well. Bear in mind, this is actually my OG Javelin, so hopefully it could get a bit of value from it. Here we have a beignet, a JBA, and cash spitter. This equates to about $44.5 million in value, which is still not 45 million. Now, it's not a bad trade in all fairness. A beignet is pretty good. You also get a JBA, which is a cool OG vehicle, and a cool spoiler. But it seems to be a sort of similar trade that we would get for the torpedo, just a little bit less value because obviously the Javelin is 2 million less. I mean, really, a Molten for a Javelin, that just does not seem fair at all. I mean, the Molten at the moment is $15.5 million value, which is still a heck of a lot for Molten, but yeah, I ain't doing that. This guy is offering 2 drip textures plus an ice ball, which is give or take around $42 million value, which is not great. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. You're getting 2 drips, which is just fantastic, but honestly, a vehicle better than the ice ball would be better. Not a horrible trade, but then again, not a good trade. And then straight back to the absolutely fantastic trades of an OG monster truck, where I am effectively just straight up losing $45 million. Yeah, trust me, just don't do this one. It looks like the Javelin wasn't getting us any better than the torpedo, so I've switched server and I'm going to switch right back to the torpedo, see if we can get just a couple more trades in just to see what this will look like. Once again, put in trading clean torpedo, and then we go ahead and spawn yourself a torpedo. Here, this guy is offering 2 concept, which once again is just not very good. It seems to me at the moment that the Javelin and the torpedo are both not doing very well in terms of demand and the value that you can trade it at, which is strange considering they are the 2 most expensive vehicles inside the game, which is just ridiculous. Here we've got another semi-decent trade, which is worth about $42 million value, which is not horrendous. You're getting a couple of good cars like a Parisian, an Aperture, and a Macaron, as well as a Brûlée. But honestly, it is still not exactly matching the value of this torpedo. I mean, considering this is nearly $50 million value, you'd be expecting that amount, especially with the accordingly good demand, but I just don't think that's the case at the moment. Honestly, I think we just have to accept defeat here and admit that the most expensive vehicle inside 2025 is just actually not that good for trading, unfortunately. It's the same with the Javelin. It is also worth not that much money at all, which is strange. Now, I don't actually know why this is. The torpedo is one of the most notable vehicles inside Roblox Jailbreak entirely, so I don't know why people do not want it. It could maybe be due to something like everybody already has this vehicle, or it could be because they're just not interested and there's a faster vehicle such as the Scorpion. But regardless, this vehicle will always hold a special place in my heart as being one of the best vehicles and one of the most notable vehicles inside Jailbreak of all time. I once again just want to give a big shout out to Camo for letting me borrow his torpedo for the sake of this video. But in conclusion, we can agree that the torpedo and the Javelin, the 2 most expensive vehicles inside Jailbreak, are just not good at trading at the minute. I advise to keep your vehicles as they are and hope that the demand and value of these go up again, because it is really just not worth it. However, guys, that will be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because I am giving away this Javelin, the second most expensive vehicle inside Jailbreak, away at 35k subscribers, and we are only 3k away. So if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, all of that good stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been all for today. Make sure you watch this video, like, subscribe, and I shall see you all tomorrow in a brand new Roblox Jailbreak video. Goodbye.